People, welcome back to AFTV. Join us for the preview of the Brighton versus Arsenal match, 7:30 p.m. this Wednesday at the Amex Stadium. Now, usually I have a nice elaborate intro and poem, or something, you know, it's quite unique. Today, I wanted to give a visual representation of what we're going to do to the Seagulls on Wednesday night.
Where's RSPCA, bro?
I don't know, but I mean, that's
Did I
what...
have to call someone?
Bro,
It's a bit animal cruelty,
Yeah.
though.
no, don't do that, because they'll be on us.
I'm getting you cancelled.
They're going to be on us, we're going to get emails. But that is a visual representation of what Arsenal are going to do to the Seagulls this Wednesday. We're going to smash the ball at them, they're going to fold and capitulate. Nah, I am a bit... It's going to be an interesting game. This is a big game. This is a game where, you know, of past, Arsenal have sometimes faltered against Brighton in times where we need to get wins. I remember that run into the season when I think it was going for top four and we lost to Brighton at home, actually, funny enough.
Was that 3-0?
All right, thanks, Maz. Yes, it was.
It was a fire drill, wasn't it? At the end of the game, I think. Well, what happened, but a lot of people left the stadium. Yeah.
And as you can see, I should have introduced him, but he's made himself known. We've got Maz from Seagull Social, but also just he's a big Brighton fan. You know, he's here joining us today for the preview alongside Laurie Lyle as well, myself, of course. But yeah, that was a tough time. But times have changed. Yep. You know, Brighton are currently sitting in 11th. They haven't crossed that half of the table where you don't have to hit C more yet, but.
Get nosebleed up there.
Yeah, 11th's not. I mean, they won their last two games as well. Some good results. Nottingham Forest, Brentford at the G-Tech as well is a big result. But this season so far, Maz, what have you made of it for Brighton? And then going into this game, we'll discuss a little bit more about the fixture that we're playing. But what have you made of the season so far? Because I'm quite surprised to see you in 11th.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. One win in 14 league games up until our last two games, which is insane. So yeah, we've been doing terribly, not great at all. But yeah, it's been one of those seasons. We've got a young manager, we've got a young squad, got a lot of new players coming in. Obviously, we're a selling club. Let's say how it is. True. We are a selling club. So yeah, it's tough to get continuity. You know, one season you do well, you get Europe, we're in the Europa League, and then the next season you sell all your best players and then you're back to square one again. So yeah, it's tough as a Brighton fan. You want your team to keep your best players, to progress, get better, beat the big teams. And we're pretty good when it comes to playing you, Man City, Chelsea, we've got good records, but yeah, it is tough. The lower league teams, with all due respect, you know, Burnleys, those kind of teams we struggle against. So yeah, it's just been a very weird season. Herzl has struggled, I think, a lot.
Yeah,
he's been under a lot of pressure. Yeah,
he doesn't seem as confident as he used to be in a lot of press conferences when he first joined. But so what's your ambition, just quickly before I come to Laurie and talk about the spill out from last night? What's your ambition for, as a Brighton fan, for this season? What do you, because you said you're a selling club, like, I do always wonder what do you look at as a success for a season then? Like,
well, look, we're 6 points off Brentford in 7th, so I think potentially we're still in the running for a Europa League spot, or Conference League. Yeah. So to get European football, unreal for a club our stature, like I said, selling club essentially. I think that's a great. To get that this season, I'll be very shocked. But I think that's what we're aiming for as a club: European football in any shape or form.
Come on in, Laurie, talk to me. Chelsea last night. The emotions were. What was yours? You joined me on the watch long. You know, there's still, I think, things that you can pick at when you watch Arsenal, but we got the job done. We're winning.
Yeah, it's one of them, innit? You rationalise kind of afterwards. At the time, we're thinking, we're not performing at our optimal level. Nowhere near it, by the way. But then you start to rationalise. Obviously, the result is the most important thing, and you think to yourself, well, that's another one ticked off. Move on to the next one. So, yeah, like you said, Cecil, got the job done.
So going into this game, has it built confidence or is it built concern coming to Brighton?
Not really. What I would say, my confidence levels are pretty much the same as it was prior to the Chelsea game.
Okay.
Not to getting carried away. I do believe wholeheartedly that we will win the title. Yeah. But there could be a few stumbling blocks on the way. And
does Brighton?
Brighton definitely. I mean, there's a couple of things that stand out straight away. Was it Mads? Maz alluded to it earlier. 2 wins in the last couple of games. 2 good wins for them. So remember, a bit of an upsurge. You've also got to take into account the that old curse about players coming back to haunt you. Seeing that Danny Welbeck's playing really well this season. He's hitting double figures now, isn't he?
Yeah. Past 2 seasons now, scored 10 plus.
Yeah. Past 2 seasons?
Yeah. I think he's one of 2 players, I think. Him and Vardy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And another stat to
so I'm side-eyeing that.
Yeah, another stat to throw on that as well is you've only lost 2 games at home this season.
Yep. Villa and I can't remember the other one, but yeah, Villa.
Yeah, that is which is a bit for me.
But I just want to say though, we haven't beaten you at home since 2020. And do you know what game that was? Neil Mopey when he scored.
Oh,
with no fans.
No, wait, what, the Thai one?
Yeah, swear
That
down.
was
2020 was the last time we beat at home, but obviously we've got a good record against you at the Emirates.
Insert that clip production. Oh wow, that's the last time you guys beat us at home.
At home, yeah.
Neil
Which is crazy.
Mopey, you cheat. I hope you get
I think
relegated.
you beat us like 4-2, 3-0. We drew against you quite a few times. But we haven't beaten you at home.
The game that stands out with that was when Declan got sent off.
Yes,
remember?
yeah, Veltman.
But that was here.
That was at our place.
Yeah. But Amex, I've been there. Obviously, I'm quite local to the stadium. It's been there a few times, but it has been. You're right. I think we've won quite a lot, and there's a lot of draws. There's
a lot of draws. Yeah, a lot of
bad
draws.
weather.
Like overall, I think we've actually had not a bad record against you. Like overall, at home and away. But yeah, you guys, I remember you beating us 4-2 at our ground and 3-0. I want to say as well when Saka scored.
Yeah.
But
And of course, the thing with Arsenal when we go into these games, and this is no disrespect to Brighton. This is another one of those games where we go there where all the jeopardy is on Arsenal pretty much. I mean, obviously, I know you guys...
100%. Yeah. There's no pressure on us at all.
Yeah.
That worries me.
Yeah.
And that can sometimes not be a good thing.
Yeah.
Because, we want to win the game so badly that sometimes it's difficult to...
Because I think generally, us winning the last 2 games now it's a free hit. It feels like a free hit with you guys. Because you're not at the top of the league, you're 5 points clear.
Yep.
To us, if we win, obviously unreal, but if we lose, it's like, okay, cool, we lost the league leaders, Arsenal, whatever. So generally, I'll go into it as a free hit for me.
Exactly. When we played Wolves, it was a similar type of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. 100. That's a great point. That's why when he said it's a free, I said that worries me because
I kind of thought that, but I didn't want to use the words free hit because it sounds disrespectful.
But I'll say it as a Brighton fan. I see this as a massively free hit.
The Wolves fans said the same thing, funny enough. You're not Wolves, but they said the same thing.
It's the thing. I think if we'd gone these 2 games, because like I said, 1 win in 14 league games was crazy. Like even for us, we were like, what's going on here? Like personally, a few of the fans were like, he needs to go. It's a disgrace. Then we won these last 2 games. Now we're like, okay, cool. We're not in relegation worries now. Pretty much, we're out of that now. So now it's like, okay, if we lose against Arsenal.
Plus, you can ride that wave. You've got a little bit of confidence in the camp. You're at home.
If we get a draw against you guys, we're buzzing. But obviously for you, it's a catastrophe. But for us, we're like, sweet. We've got, what's that? 7 points out of 9.
Yeah.
I think that's what I keep going round in my head. Is every fan I speak to. Rory Jennings, Chelsea, last week said, I want to, draw will hurt you so much. I want a draw. You're making me feel like a draw being like a win. And,
it's true.
And it's for every draw now.
So true,
It does feel like a loss for Arsenal fans. And because of how it's 9 games left and there's glory at the end of this tunnel. What we're seeing, we see the silverware. It's like, that draw is, it's like
you're looking at it through rose-tinted glasses.
That's right. When we win, I'm seeing it. But it's just like, there's a sharp
I want to know, as a Brighton fan though, as Arsenal fans, are you guys worried right now? Like, let's say you draw against us, or even lose, worst case, do you still think you'll win the league?
Yes, I do. Because my thinking has always been that I think both us and City will drop points between now and the end of the season. I'm not saying it will definitely happen, but I do believe that here and there you are going to... I mean, it happened against Wolves. And the fan base went into a meltdown. And then the following week, we bounced back with a really good win against Tottenham. And against Chelsea, we weren't great, but we eked out the win. So, you know what I mean? And City, by all accounts, I didn't see all of their game in its entirety, but I was told that they weren't that impressive.
No, they weren't.
And you still got to play them, right?
Yeah, in April. So, I mean, if we lose to you, I'll be worried. But I will say, everyone likes to move the goalposts when it comes to like the negative side of Arsenal fans when they say like, we beat Tottenham, but it's only Tottenham, you expect to beat them. And then it's like, okay, well the next test is Chelsea. Yes, we beat Chelsea, and they're like, yeah, but we didn't play. So it's always like, no, we're never happy. I've kind of given it. It's 9 games left, I'm all in. I actually said I was all in a long time ago here on this channel. I said, I'm recruiting fans, just back the team, we're all in, whatever happens.
You had a table printed on your shirt, didn't you?
At one point.
Where is it? You're going to bring it out again?
Listen, we win it, it's going to be there. And we're going to have the Champions League table on the back as well. I'm all in. I think if we do drop points, I still think we're in the league because I'm rose-tinted glasses now. I'm backing the team the whole way. But it'll be a little bit worrying. But listen, I'm confident going into this game. I think it will be a tricky game. It does have an air of this could be where Arsenal slip up.
All of those games, I mean, I've got the games in front of me. So we got Brighton, then we got Everton, Bournemouth, Man City, Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, Burnley, Palace. All of those are potential banana skins.
Yeah, well, every team in the Premier League is tough.
So there's pressure on all of those games. And like I said before, it's unlikely, as much as I would like to sit here and believe it's going to happen, it's unlikely that we're going to win all 9. So as Arsenal fans, we have to be prepared for the odd glitch, as long as City do that as
fans
well.
are saying that we have to win every game, or not lose every game to the end of the season.
Ideally, you want to win every game.
Yeah, because City are kind of they're not clicking, they're not, and nor are Arsenal in my opinion, but they've done it before where they've gone on these runs. So I know it was a couple of seasons ago, but they have that.
That was like the KDB City, wasn't it?
Oh, it's crazy.
Exactly.
Without
Yeah,
him.
Let's talk. Obviously, let's hone in then on this game for you, Mads. Just the Brighton players, like who can hurt Arsenal? Like I just looked at your 11 and I thought, Matoma, I haven't heard where is he gone?
He's been out injured a long time.
He's been out injured a long time, but he came into the season to the league story and was just like on fire. Now it's like you hear his name, you go, oh. Yeah, I remember Matoma. I thought, what happened to him? But he's back. I saw he played the last. He
last 2 games now. Yeah.
Is he showing some sort of?
No, 100%. Especially yesterday. Was it yesterday now? Yeah, yesterday. He showed great signs on that left hand side. I think we've missed him a lot, massively. We missed him since he's been out. So having him back has been a breath of fresh air. Obviously, now our bench is looking a lot stronger. Which let's say 6 to 8 games ago, we were really thin on the ground with players. We had a lot of injuries, not to do with Spurs, but we had a lot of injuries. So we did struggle with that. But yeah, now we've got a lot of players coming back. We've got a really strong bench now. We've got Georgina Rutter on the bench, Minter's come off the bench. Yeah, we've got some good players now. Like the squad's looking a bit more healthy.
How do you think it could hurt Arsenal?
See, yeah, it's a great. I knew this was going to come up because I feel like there's a few.
Sorry, that's a question. That's not an arrogant. I'm just.
No. And I hear it. No, but I feel like there's chinks in your armour.
Yeah, there you agree.
But you're still a very good side. And I think for us to win the game is going to be very difficult. But there are a few areas I've seen, don't get me wrong, Wright's been brilliant this season. Brilliant. He's saved you a lot more points than he's lost you. But I see him sometimes a little, not as maybe as confident as he might have once been. That connection with when the centre backs, I don't remember that mistake with Gabriel.
He can be quite impulsive.
Yeah, he can.
He feels like that. So I feel defensively you've been so strong this season, but then these last couple of games, I've seen a few little bits where I'm like, could we potentially hurt you?
Because pressure, I feel like the pressure's a little bit.
Maybe it's that mentality. Because I remember I was on, I think it was with you or someone else. I had a chat with someone a couple of seasons ago, and I questioned your mentality.
Yeah.
All the Arsenal fans were like, "What are you talking about? We're going to win the league. We ain't got a mentality problem." And it's like, well, we saw what happened that season. So I don't know if it's a mentality thing this season. I feel like you're a bit more mentally stronger, the fortitude's much stronger there. But yeah, I don't know. There's defensively there's still a few issues, and I think even going forward, I feel like you aren't firing again on all cylinders. Gyökeres is much improved, I think. Maybe not so much yesterday.
He's a former Brighton player.
He is
Didn't play a minute, I think. I think he played in the League Cup for us.
Okay. And there's more in the academy. I remember my old coach used to manage him as well, and he's at Brighton. But we're not firing. Yeah, but you're right. The attack's not scintillating yet.
Yeah, but listen, all that being said, look, you're an unbelievable team. You're 5 points clear for a reason. I don't think that comes by luck. This whole set piece narrative as well. Don't get me wrong. You are scoring a lot of goals for set pieces, but at the end of the day, if you're winning games, you're winning games. What more can you ask for? So
up until yesterday, we hadn't scored from set piece for a while.
How do you think we can hurt Brighton?
Just got to do our thing, man. Everybody knows what we're about. Our style is no secret to everybody, is it? Everybody knows how we play. We're a possession-based team. We like to attack down the flanks. We are a bit unbalanced.
We did give up a lot of possession to Chelsea yesterday.
But the possession that Chelsea had was a nothing possession. When it was just passing around at the back. Something we've been accused of in the past as well.
Why do you think the attack's imbalanced?
Right, so if you notice, our right-hand side is a lot more effective than our left-hand side. So if we say Saka's starting, I'm imagining he's going to start, you will see, and it's quite deliberate ploy, that our attack starts down the right-hand side to Saka. Saka does his thing. You get to the left-hand side now, unfortunately, again, another ex-player, Trossard.
Yep.
He's been in and out this season. He signed a new deal at the start of the season. He had a little flurry, but in recent games, I think it's fair to say, he's tailed off. Quite dramatically, actually.
Well, both sides.
And then the problem with that is that Martinelli, who's the other left-sided forward, he's not consistent either. So, as Arsenal fans, we're waiting for that left-hand side to deliver what the right-hand side does, but invariably it doesn't. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, I think that's that. Yeah, it can be a fair assessment. I think Trossard and Martin have been. They're still good players. They're still effective.
They started well.
They're just not. Yeah, they're just both. No one's taken a claim for that position. Yeah, like that, and that's just a bit inconsistent.
What does he play? Right as well.
Right, he plays right wing on him, Madueke. But yeah, who's actually been. I think he's been harshly criticised as well by big portion of the Arsenal fans, but I think he's been
having to start when Saka's been out injured.
Yeah, I think he's been fine as well. But I think there's areas where we can definitely get at Brighton. I don't know what it is. I think that home stat of you only losing 2 games this season has thrown me. How many games have we lost at home? I know we lost to Man United. Is that the only game we've lost at home?
I feel like it's the only game.
Jeez. So I mean, that's
what's your away record like?
Not great.
Really?
Yeah. Recently.
Of recent, it's not.
That fills me with a bit of confidence.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it could be similar. It could actually be similar to this Chelsea
I feel like, do you know what we
game.
can do? I feel like we can frustrate you, and I think that maybe it will show you're resolute. Will you go on to win the league by playing a team that's quite now in the last couple of games have shown a bit of grit? Like yesterday, we went 2-1 up, and then we just for the 15 odd minutes just saw out the win. Do you know what I mean? And I think. Look, 6-8 games back, we wouldn't have been able to do that. And I think a team could come back and beat us. I feel like now potentially we can now frustrate you, and it'll be interesting to see how then Arsenal react to that.
100%.
How can you break us down? We're going to be the team that you're going to have the most possession. Usually we're quite good at keeping the ball, but now you're going to have the ball, and it's going to see how we react to that.
And I think that's where I get worried watching Arsenal. I'm glad I'm watching it because I always have stressful watch-alongs. But that result they did against Brentford, the 2-0, that's
you drew against them, right?
That's a big result. Like, so that makes at their place. So I'm trying to think if you can do that, anyone can beat anyone in this league. But like that again, there's a lot of concerns. However, we'll get to score predictions. Just before we do that, and I know you wanted to have a say on something, but Danny Welbeck then he's had a phenomenal career. I just think he's had a phenomenal career. I didn't know he's had back-to-back 10-plus goals
I think
season.
over the age of 32, 34, only him and Vardy have scored 10-plus goals.
Because he's 35 now, isn't he?
He's 35,
He's in good shape.
He's aging like a fine wine, baby. He's an unbelievable player.
Yeah, I think he's in top 5 goal scorers of the league so far as well. I think he might be on 9 in the league, I think. I might be going. No, he can't be. He's on 10. Sorry,
he's on 10 plus.
He must be on 10, sorry. So that is...
I would imagine that Brighton are going to try and play counter-attacking football against us.
Well, so interesting actually. Last 2 games we've had unchanged lineup, which has been really rare for us. Like every game we've had a different lineup. So to have it back to back has been quite rare for us, and it's been different actually. Our centre midfielders now, or 3 midfielders, are Hinchelwood, Pascal Gross, and Milner, which is and then add that to Welbeck. You've got Gross over the age of 30 plus. You've got Milner, and you've got Welbeck. You've got a lot of experience there, and I feel like now, compared to even 5 games ago, we had a lot of inexperience. Carlos Baleba, obviously an unbelievable player, but for some reason this season he's just not been on it. He's been miles off it.
I think it's the
I think the Man United links, done him over, and then obviously, but he went to AFCON, had a good time there, and then came back and was still not very good for us.
Yeah.
So,
have you got any pace in the team?
Well, Minter, but he doesn't start at the moment. Yeah. He's rapid, like absolutely electric. But he doesn't. Matoma quite quick. Yeah, he's quite quick. But then apart from that, really, no. Gomez is actually a bit. He's interesting. He's come along really well. I think he's one of our top goal scorers. He might be our top goal scorer, but he scored like 4 against Barnsley in the League Cup. So I don't know if we count that. But he's been very good. So I feel like there's definitely players that can hurt you, and I feel like we're a bit more experienced now as a collective. Right. Got a lot more experience in the team.
Score prediction, but before that, your injury. Anyone that we need to, anyone of significance who might be out, or is there no one? I've looked at some injury players. I see Simas, I see Webster, Adam Webster, I see Ayari.
Ayari's he's a very good player. He was actually linked with a few clubs, but apart from him, there's no one really. Solly March has come back, but he's been out for a long time. So nothing really for you guys to worry about.
Okay, come then. We'll do. You're the home team, so what score prediction are you giving for this game?
I'm going to go nice and considered. I'm going to go 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah. Now, do you know what? I'll go 2-1 Arsenal. Reverse psychology.
Oh, I don't like that. I was saying because Rory went 1-1, and I was like, it's going to be 2-1, and it was, but he's gone 2-1 Arsenal. Laurie?
Reverse psychology.
This could be a tough game.
Some of these games can sometimes be quite open, and there could be.
No, I don't think. I think it'll be quite cagey. I think it'll be cagey. I think Brighton will sit. Maybe not low block it to death, but
no, that's just not our style.
I think they'll sit. They'll try and hit us on the counter
for sure.
But I kind of like, we beat you 2-1 in the corresponding game at the Emirates. I'm going the same again.
2-1. We got red carded here against you guys, Declan Rice, but then there wasn't. What was Saliba did the kick in the box? Did he get a red card for that? Or it was a penalty? He kicked. It was a high foot.
Oh yeah, I don't think he got a red card.
I don't think he got red. It was a penalty though. Like I think these games.
I remember in the League Cup this season we played as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
I thought we'd done alright in that game.
Yeah, you did.
But we played a back 3 interestingly, and I thought we'd done well. We should really on the if you look at it, we should have beat you that day. But yeah, one of those days where I think you brought on. Oh yeah, that was it. You brought on like Saka. You brought the cavalry on about 70 minutes and just absolutely.
That's the thing with Arsenal this season. The subs bench has worked for us quite a number of times. We do have a strong squad. And
Yeah.
as
I
long
think
as the
he'll do-
manager's
I think
prepared to
he'll do
make the changes, which this season he has, I think that could be the difference. But I am expecting a tough game because, I mean, it's quite a quick turnaround. And as Cecil said, it's a game that we have to win.
You have to win.
So obviously most of the pressure is on Arsenal, right? From minute one, the
100%.
pressure.
I'm going to go with, I've done really well. I've kind of gone online to say, like, I know my team so well because I've got a lot of score predictions right of recent.
Really? What do you predict with Chelsea?
2-1.
2-1, yeah.
And I actually said it'll be set pieces that determine the game.
3 set pieces that day, right?
I know. And we scored all the goals. I'm going to go... I just don't know.
Just thinking on that as well, there's another ex-Brighton player, Ben White.
Yeah.
He might play.
Don't worry, yeah.
Yeah, he could be involved. See the predicts.
Have you guys got any suspensions or injuries?
No, Rice come off a bit leggy at the end. I don't know if that was through injury, but I
think he's all right.
He'll be available. I think the rest, everyone's kind of back. Max Dalman's training again. He played the under-23s. Havertz is back. The only one is Mikel Merino who's out.
I think Odegaard, they said he's got a foot injury, isn't he?
Oh yeah, Odegaard was out of squad, but we don't know. He could.
That's what we've been told.
Yeah, that's what we've been told. We don't really know the update on Odegaard. I'm going to go 1-0, the classic 1-0 to the Arsenal. That's what I'm going. I think 1-0 to Arsenal. It's going to be a tight game. There'll be a bit of brilliance that gets us out of there. I think Gyökeres will be the goal scorer. Gyökeres or Saka. That's my prediction. We've gone 1-0. Maz's gone 2-1 Arsenal, reverse psychology. Laurie's gone 2-1 to Arsenal as well. That is our score predictions. Let us know your score predictions in the comments below. How do you think this game's going to play out? Give us a breakdown, and then we'll come back to it after and see if you're the one that got it right. Like the video on the way out, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Come on, you Gunners. See you guys.